Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Clark Schmidt. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ketel Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx, and on the hill, Brandon Fogg. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Carroll makes the grab, 1 away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Judge rips that one. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in New York, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That's outside.
That's
ball 1. Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little bit low. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. Smith matched a homer in his last game. No score here in the second. Well struck, right field. And gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Schmidt, not a big strikeout guy, but swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit?
Adrian Del Castillo in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count now even up. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Randall Grichuk now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in this.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. Big stack center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hammered on the line, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Waste no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. His first homer of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
McCarthy pulls that one down. Runner tags at second. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Fly to right his first time. A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes the grab, throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-2. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Gurriel gets a piece. Ripped on a line to center. And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
McCarthy stands in now and watches strike one. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. It's gone. Home run. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 4-4. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. They get the out on Marte. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that is that. D-backs add a pair on the homer. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. Back in the Bronx, here's Cody Bellinger. Thought back to work. Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Smith. 1 up, 1 down. Blaze Alexander coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Blaze Alexander.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Base knock right for you. Here comes the Judge around third. He will score and they take the lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. McCarthy makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year. 2 outs, nobody on. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He hit a grand slam his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Back in New York, start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Reaching down, makes the catch. This is Corbin Carroll. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to.
Volpe. 1 at second. Back to first. And it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
2 outs.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2-2 count.
Tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. A hit and an error. Back for more from the Bronx. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the bullpen and gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And he takes it himself for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Trent Grisham. Lifted in the air out to left. Gurriel pulls it down. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. It's now an 8-4 score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Gurriel gets a piece.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-2. In the air, right field, and it drops in. And that turns the lineup over. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Jake McCarthy will hit next.
0-1.
That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score easily. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Back-to-back base hits. That was a pretty good.
Here comes a skipper.
Pitching for the New York Yankees.
Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
Number 41.
And a foul ball.
Tim
Hill winds and deals. The other way. And foul ball. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. At the plate, Blaze Alexander. And that one sliced foul. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Runner from third comes across.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Judge hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
0-1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire,
and he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that bunted towards third. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. This one popped up. Slide, and he catches it. Hill back to work. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one the other way. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. So now the DH spot, Randall Grichuk. Ripped on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, 2-way down.
Now batting.
Here's Gurriel.
Gurriel.
That one is downstairs. Ball 1.
No strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Late on that
1
fastball.
ball, 1 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Goldie settles under it and makes the catch. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now here is Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. That should put a jolt into this. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Number
0 for 3 in this one.
A.J. Puck.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. Swung on, belted. McCarthy going back. And that ball is out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like you.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Judge scores. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Line drive, base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score. The throw into second. Safe. And that's his third hit. Here comes the skipper. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game.
52, Jordan Montgomery.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
It's a bit of a blowout now. Which
The center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
And first offering is fouled off.
For the New York Yankees, number 43.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Loizaga.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. And first offering is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just...
4-4. Take your base. 3. 3.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Carroll makes the catch, and that's the inning. Back at Yankees.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
In the dirt, 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits this one beautifully.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And it's out of here.
He's putting on quite the show with the
manager out of the
now pitching for the New York Yankees,
in Adrian Del Castillo, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late that time, and it's strike two. The Diamondbacks down on their final strike. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one. 13-12 is how this one ends. They hang on to win it by a run. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees. We're all eager to see if his first pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That to right. Judge is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. This one in the air. Volpe sizes this one up. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one blasted deep to right. Carroll ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Tosses to first, and Bellinger is out.
Batting third.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
Line drive, Adam in center field. So the Yanks go in order. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Randall Grichuk, batting with one down, takes a strike. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. That'll make it out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit right side. That's the third out. Inning over. Back. Burns back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCarthy trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Over to Perdomo. That's one. And that's two. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Jazz around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. And now Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And a superb diving catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And he'll play it on a bounce. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the
Ball four, take the base. That's ball four. Out. 3. Out. 3. 3. Out. Ball four, take your base. 3. 3. Out. Ball four, take the base. That's ball four. Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take the base.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's Stanton now.
Stanton.
Ginkel back to work. Stanton swings. Crushes one. Out to left. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. And here's Alex Jackson.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And that is the inning. Nothing across here. Back now in the Bronx. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill. He's making his second appearance of the season. In there at the knee, that's strike one.
Hill.
Smoked on the ground a second. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Fouled off down the right side.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here.
And this is the rubber match. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you. Just about ready to roll. Getting the nod in this one, Max Fried. What's the word on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another 1-2. On the ground, right side. Goldie takes it himself. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fried, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Bellinger sizing it up, brings it in. Out number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And first offering is fouled off. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Now an 0-2 from Fried. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham sizing this one up. And that is that. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. And out of here. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And here comes Bellinger with 3 hits on the series. Rips one to right. Carroll hauls it in, and there's one away. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't catch. Judge rips that one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. And he lays one down the left side. And that's a foul ball. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score. Caught the rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second. Second inning set to go. Randall Grichuk now. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one hit to right. Judge is under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. That one missing inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Lined in the left center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Line drive caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards left center. McCarthy trying to get there. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Out to short. Sends it to first. And one away in the top of the third. Corbin Carroll at the plate now. That's ball one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. And that misses. And that's ball three. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
McCarthy swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Strike two.
Belly left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that one is inside ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. And he pumps it a strike. Perdomo, a former All-Star, 25 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's a strike.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him. Huge strikeout. Back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The center fielder, Trent
Gallen back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. That one is hammered right field. Carroll ranges back. Out of here! His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. His first homer of the year, it's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a swing and a drive. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's out on the tag. 2 down base. Well, this game isn't very
Leading
close,
off,
Singing. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Man at first, nobody out. Austin Wells digs in now. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. They get the force for out number 1.
Now
It's one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped to right. Carroll calls it in, 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Oswald Peraza. 1 for 3.
Peraza.
Ripped towards third. They get the force. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Weaver measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and fouls one off. Perdomo gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The first baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Man at first, 1 away. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. And Arizona with just 1 out left.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Third home run of the season. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Weaver is just one strike away. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees win the rubber match.